Next week, the new General Assembly will be officially sworn in. But before that, the lame ducks will get a chance to pass some last-minute bills.
They could take action on clean energy policies, pension reform, and even some protections for the Mahomet Aquifer. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Cole Henke live in our Capitol newsroom. Cole, what are you looking out for?
Well, Brandon, you just really covered the top of my list there, but looming over all of these discussions is going to be a potential $3.2 billion budget deficit that the state is facing.
They only have 4 days, but lawmakers will have one more opportunity to get some 2024 proposals across the finish line. On Friday, Senator Bill Cunningham filed a new group of clean energy policies. The bill would create some avenues to improve clean energy storage while also helping build out the grid.
There's a couple flashing warning lights on the dashboard right now that we have to take action on. And incentivizing the use of battery storage for energy can be a really big part of that.
Lawmakers could also turn to pension reform. Governor Pritzker wants to make sure that Tier 2 pensions meet federal Social Security standards.
But it's clear that it needs to be dealt with because otherwise you created a whole other liability for the state.
But a coalition of labor groups want to see much bigger changes and bring Tier 2 up alongside Tier 1 benefits.
Undo Tier 2! Undo Tier 2! Undo Tier 2!
And the bill that would prevent carbon sequestration projects under the Mahomet Aquifer is still floating around. The sponsor in the Senate, Champaign Democrat Paul Faraci, said in November, the last time they were in Springfield, he is planning to make this a collaborative process.
Our job, and I think many would agree, is to listen to the voices of people who have something to say about an issue. And so this is, to me, this is a prime example of the process working.
Hanging over discussions in the Capitol the next 6 months will be a projected $3.2 billion budget deficit. Republicans are already focusing on the shortage and calling on Pritzker to keep spending down in the new year.
We need to look at where we are actually spending money because we have to focus on Illinois taxpayers. They're taxed out.
Now, there could also just be some new ideas that pop up in this lame duck session. Just to give you an idea of how quick some things can move in the Capitol, the Safety Act, which eliminated cash bail several years ago, actually passed during one of these lame duck sessions. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Henke, WCIA 3, your local news leader.